Just quick update that Prime Minister Narendra Modi likely at the BJP headquarters 6 p.m. this evening. That's the election breaking in the battle for the states here on Result Day Live at CNN News 18. Prime Minister Narendra Modi with the early trends giving the BJP the edge in 3 out of 4 states. And now that Chhattisgarh swinging this way or the other, but the 2-2 kind of scenario still there. Big wins for the BJP in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. It's likely that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be at the BJP headquarters. And what will be the messaging? That will be interesting to watch. Arun Danta with us. Yes, Arun.
Well, that's right, Anand. As of now, we can say celebrations haven't started here in the BJP office, but we are given to understand that a message has been passed to BJP workers in and around Delhi to reach BJP headquarters, and Prime Minister Modi, we are also told, will be reaching here at the headquarters of BJP post 6 p.m. because by that time you will have clarity as to which way this election results are going to be. So, and this has been, Anand, a regular practice. We have seen Prime Minister Modi coming to BJP office every election results to thank the voters who supported the Bharatiya Janata Party, and therefore today itself.
Thanks for that, Arun. Keeping it short, we'll come back to you when we get more updates and the results start consolidating a little more, because the party workers will start coming to the victors' headquarters. Going across to Pradeep Bhandari, focus on Telangana now, Pradeep. AIMIM slipping. Is there a consolidation of the Muslim votes in favor of the Congress? And is that a trend that we will see going into Lok Sabha 2024 too? And is this going to worry the regional parties? Yeah.
Absolutely, Rahul. Absolutely, yes. And if you see that now, as the numbers are taking in, the BRS is suddenly rising to beyond 40. That is because of the northern Telangana is where the BRS is holding the base vote. But yes, the overall trend from all these elections is that the Muslim vote en masse is consolidating with the Congress party, whether it is Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Telangana, but Telangana in particular. And this can also have ripple effect in other southern states in run-up to 2024. In Rajasthan, one important point is, Rahul, that 8 of Gehlot's ministers, all the top ministers are trailing in Rajasthan. So Rajasthan seems to be a very clear verdict. In Chhattisgarh, more than 10 seats are less than 1,000 margin as of right now. So this will swing up and down like in 2018 you saw with the Madhya Pradesh elections. Along with that, another point is, Rahul, that if you see that the BJP's vote share in Telangana has increased, is going beyond 10%. So in run-up to 2024, the two parties in contestant in Telangana will not be BRS and BJP and Congress last time like it was in 2019, but it will be BJP and Congress. So you might see BRS becoming the number 3 party in Telangana in 2024.
See, the BJP always likes a straight fight with the Congress party because it's engineered in their DNA to take on the Congress. And from 7% to 19.69%, 2018 Vidhan Sabha to 2019 Lok Sabha. If the BJP has about 12 to 14% vote share this time around, once the dust settles in Telangana, they would want to take it into the 28-29% mark for Lok Sabha 2024, and that means they will return some more seats to the Lok Sabha from Telangana. We'll have to wait and watch how that pans out. Right now, going across to Swastika, who's got Uttam Kumar ready with her. Yes, Swastika.
That's right. I'm going to cut cross to him. Sir, many congratulations. It seems that you're clearly in the lead.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you, am I speaking to a chief minister probable as far as Congress is concerned?
You know, it may be inappropriate for me to speak as yet on that issue. We should wait for the counting to be over. Let our MLAs get together for the CLP meeting. And then there'll be our High Command will coordinate the decision. And to me personally, any decision taken, is fine by me. But you can just keep in mind that this will be my 7th consecutive win. And the rest up to High Command.
So definitely you've pitched yourself as the CM face.
No, I have never said that. I've said whatever decision.
7 consecutive win.
Whatever the High Command decision they take, and the MLS will sit together and decide. And so I'm a loyal Congress soldier. Go by the decision. But since you asked me, I said this is my 7th consecutive win.
All right, sir. I want to ask you, what do you think worked in Congress's favor this time around? It's a historic mandate if it is 75 plus, as the Congress is predicting.
You know, Swastika, I've been the president of the party for quite some years, and we always had a good cadre strength in Telangana. And even in the worst of times, we had a vote share of 30%. One is, and the Gandhi family they have a special place in the hearts of the Telangana people. Now, if we didn't win 2014 and 2018, it's because of some mistakes we made. And I think this time we learned and corrected ourselves. One is that the BRS government and the people who led it became too arrogant and too corrupt, inaccessible to the public, not knowing what is the reality of the ground. And they were trying to trample on democratic institutions. I've been in the combined state also. I've been a 5-term MLA, so I've seen the difference between combined state and separate state. I've been a minister, I've been a PC president, I've been an MLA, I've been an MP.
So are we looking at a probable chief minister of Telangana? We'll have to wait and watch. Best of luck to Mr. Reddy and also to the Congress party. Swastika, pulling away from you because there is lots that's changed. Suddenly, Abhijit, you looked at it and said, "Arey baap re, 47 or 50 ho gaya, sir." 50 ho gaya. Please,
Yeah.
Your thought.
No, so clearly the tribal vote, Zaka can bear this out from from his map. But the tribal vote is going BJP's way. Now the urban counting has also opened up. Perhaps we can.
Look at the tribal seats. So BJP is winning 19 to the Congress's 13. A large number of them in the northern part, also in the southern part. These are the Naxal-affected seats. But these numbers, and if you just compare this to 2018, you know, the map is, look at this, sea of blue here in the south and sea of blue here in the north.
But remember, in the last
Congress
election,
swept.
the RSS had sort of held back. This time,
RSS has been a big.
I wanted to ask you to weigh in on this, please. Between RSS and Abhijit, on the RSS on ground, and how much of that has contributed? Please, Abhijit.
You're using a bit of a bahab because this is used by left liberals to attack me. But sorry to say, I'll just be very, very clear, even though I'm liberal, but I just want to make it very clear that the RSS had not got into the fray last time around. This time they have, and
This time there have been reports, yes.
Tribal. I mean, I know it's sort of being extremely trite in saying so, but I think you're seeing that.
Abhijit.
Yeah. You know, conversion has been an issue in the tribal belt. This time, the RSS has been extremely active. From what I have heard from reports, I have not been to the ground in Chhattisgarh. And the campaigning, especially the last leg of the campaigning in the tribal areas by the BJP big guns. Also, we don't know how, if Draupadi Murmu becoming the president and a slew of measures for tribals have actually
they have been targeted.
PM launching that 24,000 crore project.
There's been targeted. They have
just
been
before
looking
the
at the
second
tribal
phase
vote.
polling.
Just quick pause. Shivraj Singh Chauhan is speaking, cutting across to that.
आज भी जब वो 2 और 3 दिसंबर की दरमियानी रात याद आती है तो हम कांप उठते हैं। MIC गैस के कारण, गैस के रिसाव के कारण हजारों भाई बहन, जिनमें हमारे छोटे छोटे बच्चे शामिल थे, उन्होंने अपनी जिंदगी खो दी, असमय काल के गाल में समा गए। भोपाल का वो दृश्य भूलता नहीं है जब सड़कों पर अपनी जान बचाने अपने बच्चों को लेकर भाई और बहन दौड़ रहे थे और वो भयानक दृश्य ऐसा है कि कई मवेशी भैंसें ऐसी थी जिनके पेट फट गए थे। दौड़ते दौड़ते कई लोग गिरे और हमेशा के लिए दुनिया छोड़ के चले गए। मैं हम सब भाई बहनों के चरणों में श्रद्धा के सुमन अर्पित करता हूं, लेकिन इस संकल्प के साथ कि फिर कोई शहर भोपाल ना बने। ऐसी गैस ट्रेजेडी फिर ना दोहराई जाए, हमें सबको सोचना पड़ेगा।
Well, big message coming through. Gas tragedy came under which government, which leadership, what has happened, and Shivraj Singh Chauhan striking a very, very emotional note there as he remembers when more than 15,000 people lost their lives and nobody was held accountable, especially those who were allowed a passage out of the country. Those situations at that time is different. Today, it's a different scenario. Right now, the BJP coasting to or perhaps looking at a historical mandate in Madhya Pradesh. And how much of it is the Sangathan that includes the RSS, Abhijit and Rahul?
Yeah, about...
we were talking about the RSS. No, RSS getting involved, not just in Chhattisgarh, in Madhya Pradesh also.
Of course. They put everything that they had into the fight in Madhya Pradesh. They pulled in everybody from all the MPs, etc. And RSS got extremely active in Madhya Pradesh.
I think the story here is the failure of the Congress's focus on the OBC caste survey.
Yeah.
I think that has made people a little jittery because, people, as Zaka was also saying, get used to, and then you have a new normal coming in. I don't know.
Look at the OBC-dominated seats.
Yes. I think with regard to the RSS, I would just like to add something.
Yes.
That unlike the BJP, which realized that there was a lot of anti-incumbency against Mr. Chauhan himself within the BJP, and therefore this fielding of 7 MPs, out of whom 3 were union ministers and 1 national general secretary, the RSS actually did not give up on Mr. Chauhan. And they did say that, look, he is the only leader who is acceptable across the state for the BJP. You can't just abandon him like that.
No, and Shivraj Singh Chauhan, to his credit, has remained a core RSS man. He's never antagonized the Sangh leadership. And one of the reasons why all these big guns were paratrooped into Madhya Pradesh, because then they also had their skin in the game. And then it became about their own political careers. That if you didn't translate it into success, then you were... Who
thought of these things? This was Mr. Amit Shah and the Prime Minister sitting together and working it out. So obviously there was weakness in the state. They've been able to overcome it with some deft strategy work. But the fact is that Amit Shah also camped.
Yeah,
for 3 days, and he cancelled a couple of meetings, public meetings, came back to Jabalpur. On the day that he returned to Jabalpur to talk things out with people, the district president of Jabalpur resigned. Even then, everybody was called in, everybody was spoken to, everybody
once again,
was calm down.
I once again come
BJP
back.
is leading 3, Congress leading in 2 in Jabalpur.
I'm coming back to that point. There will have to be recalculation on part of the India alliance on what issue they're going to be now fighting the 2024 election. It can't certainly be cast away.
Chhattisgarh 53 BJP. Zaka, Chhattisgarh 53 BJP. Where are they making such gains and where is this turnaround happening?
Like I
Look
said,
at this. This is a big... Nobody predicted
in the
this.
south and big gains. Now they're getting into the central parts as well. These are the paddy fields, and paddy price was a big issue. So now the gains are coming in the central part as well. So if you're winning in all 3 regions, in the south, Naxal affected, in the north, tribal dominant seats, and in the central part, which is the agrarian part of Chhattisgarh, if you're winning in all 3 regions, then you will see a runaway victory. And that's what you're seeing. This is a bit of a runaway victory.
In my grey notes, I had made the point that Sarva Adivasi Samaj could hit the Congress. I don't know. That's the Adivasi vote. That's the tribal vote. Has that? We don't know. We'll have to look at those numbers when the vote shares come in.
The tribal seats, clearly the BJP has done extremely well in the tribal seats.
Can we also have a look at the ST reserved?
Yeah, the 33 tribal seats, BJP is leading in 19, both in north, which are the tribal seats, and also in the south, which are the Naxal affected seats. If you were to look at the reserve seats, let's look at the ST reserve seats. Again, I suspect because it's a trend, right? It's 15-12. So the BJP has come back in the tribal seats.
And the others are 2. We'll have to
and
look
the
at
others
the
are 2.
share.
So let's look at the 2. One is in north, which is Pali Tankhar. It's a gentleman called Tuleshwar Hira Singh Markam from the GGP, which I think is a regional party there, and the one person, Manish Kunjam.
Well, we've got just one. Can you just check Patan? Because Arunima is saying that Baghel is trailing in Patan.
As of now, on the map, he's still leading.
On the map, he's still leading, but I just saw a news flash in our news group, and I thought
I have an update on Chhattisgarh, vote shares.
Vote
shares. About 20 minutes ago, they were neck and neck, right? They were 43-43. Now, the BJP is pulling ahead. The BJP is now at 44.23% vote share. The Congress is at 42.37.
Well,
So then you're seeing, and you're seeing that in the seat numbers
Just
as well.
let's go back to 2013 if you can pull out the data and you look at the close contest there. These were Look at that.
Again,
it was a dead
this
heat.
was a far closer election, almost dead heat, right?
Well,
less
so
than
2%.
1%.
Then you add
less than
2% to the
between
BJP, then you
Congress
can
and
see.
the BJP. And it was just a slender majority. 46 is the halfway mark. 49. But this election, 2023, could be better than what 2013
and
was.
if you go
for the
back
BJP.
one more, actually,
No,
if you have
2013 is the
No,
last
but
data
I'm
point
just
of that.
saying for the BJP to even get into a scenario where they're leading in 53 seats, nobody predicted this. Everybody looked at a dead heat or a
Absolutely.
clear win for the Congress party.
Absolutely.
Nobody
I
said
saw
that
10
we could
exit
even have a scenario
polls,
like this in
9
3
them
rounds
said
of counting.
Congress will win Chhattisgarh.
Yeah.
which was the one that
I do
didn't.
want to make
I
a point
said
to
it just
Rahul,
before counting
what Rahul was asking
started.
about the tribal vote. Going back to even 2013, the Congress has consistently won the tribal vote
you go.
in Chhattisgarh, not just in 2018 but also in 2013. So this resurgence of the BJP in tribal led in Chhattisgarh is a major paradigm shift.
And that will also perhaps have an impact. Now, I might be getting ahead
Yeah,
of
see,
myself in Bengal.
The tribal vote in 2013, the Congress had more tribal votes,
Yes.
despite the fact that it lost the state.
Exactly.
You know, despite the fact that it lost the state, it had 20 seats out of 33. BJP had
Don't
only
forget
13.
that the Prime Minister has focused on the
There were
tribal
others
vote
like-
even in Bengal, in that area where he went to a...
Jungle Mahal.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, look, this election is an interesting one, as I've been saying, because there could be knock-on effects on other states also. Orissa...
You're right, Rahul, because if you're looking at continuity or consistent patterns across different states, the tribal vote and the BJP resurgence on them is a common thread. Also in Madhya Pradesh.
That's right.
Also in Rajasthan.
No, and one of the things
Significantly
that the Congress, I mean, in hindsight is a great thing, right? There's no Ajit Jogi factor. Ajit Jogi used to be the big tribal face of the Congress party.
I think his son is trailing.
For the first time, they made a non-tribal a chief minister. It was an experiment. They tried it. Clearly, it's not worked. So I think the tribals have also sent out a message to the Congress that, look, we're not particularly happy with this change of, going from one caste to the other. So I think the tribals have gone to the BJP in a big way. And I think Abhijit is right. You can never measure this, but Draupadi Murmu becoming the first woman tribal president of India, who knows? I mean, it means a lot
I'll tell you
for
Also,
the
what they did
community.
in Jharkhand, which is where they made Raghubar Das a governor, and they got back Babulal Marandi. I think that was also a signal to Chhattisgarh
Just
that
start
we might do that
calculating
here.
back to Bengal and that election, where the tribal focus didn't pay off spectacularly. They made inroads, but since then,
In
there has
Lok
been a
Sabha it did,
sustain.
but
Lots
it,
of